Hello, darlings. I am Cassandra. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for coming. For those of you who are new to my channel, child, let me introduce you to the Jungle Beauty Goddesses, the life-size fabric sculpture dolls you see sitting behind me. I created these dolls myself, and as I was sewing them, they would not stop talking to me, and this led to my Jungle Beauty Goddess Oracle deck. And today I am going to give you a quick inspirational reading, darling. The first card I have for you is from Jungle Beauty Goddess Charby. And Jungle Beauty Goddess Charby's message to you is, you have the courage to stand up for yourself. The next card I have for you is from Jungle Beauty Goddess Charby. And her message to you is, unapologetically be yourself. The next card I have for you is from Jungle Beauty Goddess Katara. And Jungle Beauty Goddess Katara's message to you, darling, is know that you are beautiful just the way you are. And the next card I have is from Jungle Beauty Goddess Katara, and her message to you, darling, is you are born to succeed. This is such an amazing hand. The energy that it's telling you is that there's absolutely nothing you can't do when you accept yourself exactly the way you are. Now, the person who pops in my head is, I think, is she pronounced her name Lizzo? This is about, and you know how she's always having to stand up for herself, and you know people are always putting her down because of her weight. But if she didn't believe in herself, and if she didn't go for her dreams, and if she said, well, you know what, one day I'm going to be Beyonce, when I lose some weight and get in shape, and then I'm going to be a successful movie star, singer, entertainer, whatever. But no, she had to believe in herself exactly and accept herself exactly the way she is. I mean, like, you know, what people don't understand, I think that a lot of people spend more energy on trying to be something that they are not than enhancing or honing or working on their gifts and talents. So you have to, you know, unapologetically be yourself, meaning that if you have a lisp, you know, President Obama stammers when he talks. What if he says, you know what, there's no way I can run for president. There's no way I'm going to be able to give a speech because I stammer. I'm probably going to have to go to the doctor and I'm going to have to get some help. No. Those little quirky things about you that you don't like, child, those are your gifts. Those are trust me, these are your gifts, okay? And so the card that says, know that you are beautiful just the way you are. Yeah, you know, I know some people complain and some people wish they look like somebody else, or that they would, you know, had somebody else's gifts or talents. But you are actually born to be exactly the way you are. You were born in a body with a divine sublime plan, with a mission, with a purpose that only you can accomplish. Only you and your body and your mindset and your life experiences and your culture, only you can do it. Only you have the key to that specific dream. Nobody else can be Beyonce, no matter how hard they try. And then the cards are clearly saying, when you know, stand up for yourself, when you stop apologizing for being who you are, and when you understand that you are beautiful just the way you are, just know that you are born to succeed, darling. So I have a little bit of a story to tell you. When I was in my late teens, I would say late teens, maybe early 20s, but anywhere from like 17 to maybe 21, I used to participate in these beauty contests they used to have. There would be people in the malls who would, you know, they would stop you and say, oh my God, I think you should, you know, you're like, oh really? So anyway, they give you this card and you go and you do these little practices. And I was in 2 beauty contests, and I want to tell you about my little experience. So the first beauty contest, my mom had invited everybody at the plant. My mom worked for GM, and she had about a good 50 people there from our neighborhood, from the plant. Like, everybody was there. And this night, my mother, I humiliated my mom. So I have this scar on my knee from knee surgery. I almost lost my left leg. An eye of a sewing needle broke off in my knee and set up a gangrene infection. So I have like this long caterpillar looking type scar on the front and the back of my left knee. And I was trying to cover my knee with makeup because I didn't want people to see the scar on my knee. And when I put on my lavender bathing suit, the brown makeup was all over my lavender bikini or bathing suit, and it was just a hot mess. So as I'm walking on stage, I'm self-conscious because I have all these brown stains on my bright lavender bathing suit, and as I'm walking across the stage, I lose my shoe. So I'm trying to like literally put my shoe on, and you walk up to the mic and you have to say your name, like, good evening, my name is Cassandra, welcome to Lenotes. I think that was the name of the club. But anyway, I had this, when I spoke in the mic, there was this long screeching sound, and everybody was like, it was like, and my brother was laughing, my younger brother was laughing so hard, we had to literally carry him. He couldn't breathe. Like, he was literally, like, we'd always have to take him to the emergency room because of the laughter. And my mother told me she couldn't believe that I caused her, excuse me, to miss her show, and that I humiliated her in front of her co-workers in the neighborhood, and that she wouldn't be able to face, the neighbors again. So it was the worst car ride of my life. So I'm in the car, my brother's laughing hysterically, and my mom is just telling me how she missed her TV show, she can't show her face at work, and she can't believe that I embarrassed her. And anyway, a couple days later, I think maybe a couple weeks, they called me back and they said, hey, you qualify for, another beauty contest. Probably was Scam Child, but anyway, they said, hey, you can come on back. And this was for Miss September. So I said, okay. I didn't really want to do it, but I thought it was kind of like driving a car. Once, if you don't get back in, you will never drive again. So after my mother being humiliated and my brother laughing, so my mom said, look, you can do the beauty contest, but I'm not going to see you lose and embarrass me again. And so the only person that was there was the lady across the street, Carmen, and I'm the oldest of two brothers, so my middle brother. Not the one who was laughing hysterically. So there was just two people there, whereas before there were like 50 or more people. So this night when I was, lining up to go on stage or preparing in the back, doing the rehearsal and so forth, I didn't put the brown makeup on my knee because I accepted the scar on my knee. I almost lost my left leg, okay? I had a gangrene infection. I was in the hospital for 3 months or so. I was tutored for all of the 4th grade. I'm lucky to have this leg. So what? So if you don't like the scar on my knee, that's just too bad. So I didn't bother to cover up the scar. I told myself that after that night, that this would be my last beauty contest, because I was going to a community college, and I was just starting to think, maybe I can do this school thing. Maybe I can turn my life around. And maybe I had a test the next day, and I needed to focus my energy on that test. So I said, this is going to be my last beauty contest. And I was really hurt that my mom and nobody else in my family or my friends or my neighbors was there. But, I felt like it was such a horrible experience the first time that I just didn't want to leave it like that. So I decided to, since I knew I was never going to do this again, I didn't care what anybody said. I walked out there, but first of all, when we were like in the back and everybody was getting dressed, I was helping everybody like with their bathing suit, with their nightgowns, because there was this freedom that I had knowing that I would never put myself through this again. You know what I mean? Like there was just so much joy. Like, hey girl, and I was like, oh, you are so hot. You look really cute in that. And I remember my brother said to me that night, because I was the only black girl in the beauty contest. And my brother said to me, he said, babe, there is no way you're going to win because these are some bad white girls. And I looked at them and I said, you are 100% right. And I don't even care because this is not my thing. But anyway, I'll never forget that. And so I was in the best mood and I wasn't self-conscious. So when I was walking across the stage, I sashayed. I had so much fun. I growled at the judges because do you know the freedom that you have when you know that you don't care? Like there's the confidence that you have when you feel like I'm not coming back this way. I don't care what you think of me. I'm just me. I don't have to apologize for being who I am. I don't know. It was just so much fun. Like I had so much fun because I did not care. I didn't care about the outcome. I didn't care what the judges thought. I didn't care what about the other girls you know what I'm saying? It was just this freedom. So at the end, you have to line up. And so when they called me as the winner, like they were like, they do the runner-ups first. And I didn't register with me because I didn't think I was going to win. And I was just standing there for a long time, like literally, because it wasn't shock. It was more like I don't even know who they're talking to because I was already thinking about the test I had, in school. Long story short, my brother ran on stage and he was like, babe, you won. And I had my little sash that says Miss September, my little crown. And my mom, she can't talk about it to this day because she feels that she feels bad about abandoning me. But the moral of the story was there were so many lessons that I learned that night. One is you have so much power and so much power and so much confidence, real confidence, when you really don't care what people think of you. When when I was doing the first contest and I was nervous and I lost my shit on stage, it's because I wanted to be perfect. But when I didn't care about anybody, the judges, the other girls, I wasn't jealous. I didn't feel intimidated. I enjoyed the music. I enjoyed the experience, and I didn't think of, you know what I mean? So there was this energy inside of me. I just came to life. So I've noticed sometimes the best way for me to get over anything is just to not care. Because the minute I start trying to please people and trying to figure out how they feel or what they like, or am I good enough for them, it's like it kills my energy, it kills my spirit, it kills my confidence. So just that I don't care. And I remember also, I think there is something about enjoying the experience itself. I wish I had, just really, even with other and things that I've been a participant in, or like if a person is running for office, it's like you really just have to enjoy the journey. I had so much fun planning makeup and helping people do their hair and like, oh no, you'll look cuter in that dress, and then it's like, to me it was like a party back there. Like it was a party in the dressing room, and we were laughing. I mean, nobody was laughing. I was like, wow, when I was looking at them as competitors and feeling intimidated by them, it was just like, it was stressful. But the minute I knew I didn't care about the judges or what anyone thought of me, it just seems like everything was a lot more enjoyable. So in this reading, for some reason, this reading reminds me of, You are born to succeed. And so I won because I was unapologetically myself. And know that you are beautiful just the way you are. I accepted my flaws, right? And I had the courage to just, stand up for myself. Even though my family had put me down, I still found a way to walk out there and to try again and to not give up. But it was more because spiritually I knew that it would destroy me if I didn't go back out there, especially given that I had the opportunity. So I really hope this reading helps someone. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you, darling, in the next video.